What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Alex Thomas with my boy Rogue Gamer, aka Marquise Thomas, here to give you a movie review for Too Fast, Too Furious. We just recently watched it and giving my thoughts. I highly enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Some of the effects were, a little out of hand. Like some of the car races, John Singleton directed. You could tell he directed. I guess this is the first film he used special effects for. You can tell.
Yeah.
Some of the effects for the cars were kind of
Easy
out of date now.
Yeah, easy to notice because of like CGI and everything.
Overall, I feel like the story was okay. Basically, the whole premise is Brian O'Connor, Paul Walker's character, is back for this one. He's in a different location. He's been on the run. He's a big name now in the street racing industry. Well, business, I guess you could say. Everyone's basically knows him. They call him Bullet. That's his nickname. Basically him and his homeboy Ted, played by Ludacris. They basically now they run in the street racing game, and that's basically how that goes down. And he gets recruited by the FBI to take down the drug lord, and that's how that goes. And Paul Walker's character has to get another driver, so he gets his friend Roman, played by Tyrese, into the business, and now we have our movie. And I highly enjoyed it. What you think, Marquise?
It was a really, really good sequel to a very start of a franchise that we didn't know that we were going to get more of. Like I said in the last video, we knew like the Fast and Furious was like probably a new franchise just to show you guys what we could really do with cars and trick them out and racing and everything. And Too Fast, Too Furious like set the bar for it. Like they really like went over what Fast and Furious did, because it was really, really good. Like even the characters, you see like the even though I believe like at that time the chemistry wasn't that good,
right?
But you could still see Paul Walker and Tyrese Gibson. They got along with their characters and their roles. Mm-hmm. Tyrese played a great role for Roman. He was just a standard black guy. He really was like hungry most of the time.
I love Tyrese. Tyrese's character is probably, out of all my characters in the Fast and Furious franchise, he is my favorite character. I love that they brought him back for the other sequels. Mm-hmm. And his first scene on the coming in is just hilarious when he fights Brian in the dirt. It's just so hilarious because he shows in this one that he can't fight, and then you notice in the sixth movie when he's fighting the Chinese guy, he can't fight. It's hilarious because Tyrese is just a funny, he's a funny guy. Yeah. One of my other favorite scenes is, of course, where they first go meet Verone, mm-hmm. and they all gotta basically go to get this cigar. Basically, spoiler, when they go out to get footage run for Verone, and these two are literally battling as driving. Like, I guess Tyrese is trying to get in front of Brian, and Brian, okay, I got something for you. He does like he drives backwards and he's swerving through cars. Mm-hmm. Brian is such a beast in this movie. I don't care if nobody say he's a beast in this movie.
It's weird because like when you look at the first movie, he's not really a good driver.
Yeah, he's terrible.
He's like an amateur at street racing, and then in this one, he's gotten so much development. Like his development in driving has just gotten up there to the point where he's just a legend now. I don't understand. Mm-hmm. I didn't understand it, but I understand like he just after he let his target go, Vin Diesel character Dom. I just know that he just said, forget the FBI or forget the secret agency.
Right. I'm
gonna go make my name in the streets and race most of the time, gain respect. Probably traveled the world. We don't know where else he went, but
there also is. If you got the DVD, there's a special scene you can watch in the beginning where he's basically on the run throughout the entire, the country. He's like going throughout all these different places, doing races, making money. The car that he has in the beginning of the movie, he finds that car at a junkyard and he fixes it up throughout the time period of that. And now he ends up in Miami. That's the end of it.
I actually never saw that.
Yeah, you got to see it. It's pretty decent. I mean,
I need to see it.
It's directed by a different guy that did you can tell it's a different quality. Especially like a home movie type thing where it's like an independent thing.
Yeah,
it's all right. But overall, I think it's a decent sequel. I don't think it's better than the first one in my opinion. Yeah. This is just another sequel that it had a successful first one, so they had to make another one. Not bringing back Vin Diesel, I don't think it was a bad move at all. I actually think like Paul Walker is good in these roles.
Yeah.
Everything about it, the characters were okay. I like seeing new people introduced into this franchise. Ludacris I think he did a terrific job as well.
I liked him as well. Yep.
The guy who played Verone, I don't know the actor's name, but he always plays a good villain. I mean, He's always plays a good villain.
It just like in this movie, he looked like a snake-like type of creature to me. Like he looked like
he's typecast forever as a villain.
Yeah, he looked. Yeah, I just don't understand why like some actors when they have like the opportunity to play a character and as a villain. I think you're setting yourself up for failure. Not failure, but you're also setting up for greatness and slight failure because you'll be seen as a villain
like for the rest of your
career. Like I got that question asked in my own classroom one day. Like, what would you be if you were a an actor? Hero, villain, or just like some side character? I said villain, but then I thought about like if I was a villain in every movie I am. That's what everybody see me. They saw me on the street. And they say, "Oh, look, it's that villain from that movie." Oh, snap! That's what you see me as. Dang, just. I don't like. I think some villains they make their money because they can be other indie films and you could see them in a different light. But in real big films, it's like with like this guy Verone, or I don't really know his real name, but
because he also played he was a bad guy in Higher Learning. He was that guy. He was one of the white supremacy guys. Wow. But getting back to this, overall, I'd probably give it 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 stars. Yeah. It's all right. I mean, if you're a fan of a franchise, you'll like it, but for people that's coming in, this shouldn't be the first one that you watch.
Yeah, go watch it. Watch Fast and the Furious. It's what starts it all off.
Yeah, really so this is just another one added on just to see more development of Brian as a character. Basically, the love story is they just put that in there just for nothing. I mean, but Eva Mendes is hella bad in this movie. I'm not gonna lie about that. The love story was the most good thing is the chemistry between Roman and Brian. That's the biggest thing about it. And of course the races. Mm-hmm. Like the one race where they got a drag race for the 2 muscle cars. Yeah. That scene is hilarious, man. I love this dude Brian plays chicken with the guy, dude, and he literally cuts him off. Yep. That's hilarious.
He wins, basically.
But I think that's the end of this movie review. Like I said, I give it 2 out of 5. What you give it, bro?
I would go for a 3 out of 5.
3? Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah. It's not a good it's like it's a halfway good movie, halfway bad movie. But not even bad. It's just it doesn't set the bar for me just yet. So look forward to more, guys. Coming to the end. Like, subscribe. Look forward to more, actually.
We'll be reviewing Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious, Fast 5 and Fast 6 will be coming soon. Hope you guys enjoy it. We're out on this one.
Peace.